In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty Angel Snub Nub 7. I am your soul brother, number one. I just wanted to do this spontaneous broadcast because this weight weighs very heavy upon me. Being part of this life form, this species called humanity, human beings, however you want to say. We could argue and debate the identity or the labels, but in science we are considered Homo sapiens, human beings, whatever. All this nonsense, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am embarrassed. I am embarrassed being part of this life form that is supposed to be so intelligent, this life form that claims something called civilization. But clearly, when you read the records, yes, sir. This is live, the cool man. Welcome to the broadcast. Clearly, there's nothing civilized about the human being. And we will point our fingers because we want to paint ourselves as such a thing. And we will point, oh, that's the Chinese people. That's the white people that do that. Oh, no, that's the Africans. That's the Asians or whatever. And we point fingers when the history written in your own hand make all of you guilty, because there's no history that I know of that has been written that is without violence, without destruction. There is no civility in civilization. The record of the human beings, regardless to your race, has been written in the blood of other human beings. This is facts. And the racists or the racist wannabes, they conveniently ignore their own hand in the blood of the massacre of the innocents. If it was not for violence, there would be no civilization. Because civilization was built by a dominant people who needed resources to feed their family or their nation. And they would destroy, they would kill their neighbors in order to get those resources. This has been going on in the annals of time by everybody. Before modern transportation, Europeans would kill wholesale Europeans. The Africans would kill wholesale other Africans. And the list goes on and on. All are guilty. All have blood on their hands. All. There is no good among none of you. And then you bring these false holy Bibles that's supposed to, or you tell us supposed to be so peaceful. And much of the time they justify this Bible and the Quran, they justify the violence. The Bible is a book of violence. There's nothing peaceful about it. The Quran is a book of violence. There's nothing peaceful about it. Human history has shown nothing but violence and destruction. There's nothing civil about civilization. It seems as though the human being, especially within what we call the patriarchal societies or civilization, meaning male dominated. I would talk about female or matriarchal societies, but we don't know nothing about that. We have not lived under that. We've lived under patriarchal civilization. And the male or the man has a sick mentality of violence. You will see, even in nature, when males get into it and start fighting, they don't care who is in the way. You can have two male elephants fighting. And if the female elephant gets in the way, she might as well be dead or hurt. Or the baby elephant get in the way. It's all about their fighting and what they want. You will see this in the male species. They don't care about who they trample, who they hurt. But in nature, many times males fight just enough to show who's dominant and they back off. A lot of times there's no death, there's no destruction. One male elephant will see that he doesn't have a chance to beat the other elephant. You too big? Okay, man, I got it. I'm done. But human beings is different. Because in the animal kingdom, the reason is food. The reason is to mate. It is not for material things. It is not because the Bible said. It's not because of the Quran say. Because of their ego, I want to rule. I want to show you I'm the baddest man here. And we don't want to talk about it because it does not affect us. But one day if you live, it could. We sit here in our living rooms and we sit here in this nation. And there are those in the world living in war, being bombed, shot up, bodies mutilated. And how can we as human beings, how can that be acceptable? And we so civilized. You claim that you civilized. I watched the president or whatever he is of Israel. We got to get them back. and you see on television the hundreds and hundreds of body bags. I got to get them back. What is the reason for death and destruction? We always talk about the genocide. But the human being has been committing genocide for thousands of years all over the planet. Again, before modern transportation, they were committing genocide for thousands of years anyway. Before crossing continents. It only means something, and we only feel when our family hurt. We don't care. And I've heard people say, I ain't got nothing to do with Ukraine. I ain't got nothing to do with Israel, Hamas, and all that stuff. I ain't got nothing to do with all that stuff. Thousands of people have to leave their homes. Because if they don't leave their home, they get bombed by a soldier. This is why, because when you become a soldier, you are a mindless robot. You are a puppet of somebody. The soldier is told to obey orders. And that's what they do. And you call yourself human. But see, in order to be a soldier, you have to become inhuman. Because you're going to have to be in a state of mind to blow another human being to bits. In order to be a when they bring babies out of the rubble of blown up buildings, you can't have no compassion. You have to find joy in murder and killing. For what? For what? This is the question I raise. For what? I have been on this planet a little while, over 50 years. And I have experienced some nasty things by some people. Falsely accused of a crime, lied upon, slander. But you know, I've never gotten to the point where I wish death on somebody. Thought about murder if you threaten my life or the life of somebody that I love. I've never thought about the reasons why these go to war. Fighting over oil, fighting over this land, and fighting, killing people. You're not thinking about, what if this was your family? Is it worth it? What are we doing here? What kind of person? You call yourself a human being, you call yourself civilized. What kind of person? You find joy in violence, and I'm guilty too. We're guilty because we're conditioned that way. Yesterday was Halloween. And many of us, we celebrate evil. ghosts and goblins and demons. And with this modern technology, these horror movies are almost realistic. And that's entertainment. Watching somebody's head get cut off, blown to bits, bodies torn apart, people raped, people shot in the head. We watched that. The Equalizer 3, now showing. Saw number 10, I believe, now showing. Very, very violent. We celebrate it. Violence is entertainment for us. We don't really like love movies. Family, we don't really like that. We enjoy violence, action, thrills, until it becomes real and affect your family. And then, like the cartoon, many of us was raised on violent cartoons. Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Elmer Fudd shoot Daffy Duck and they get blown to bits and come back together. Everything about us is violence. What kind of human beings are we? How can the world sit back and tolerate? Is it worth, look, thousands and thousands of people dying in these wars. For what? And the governments are cowards because these civilians don't have any weapons to fight back with. Because if they did, it'll be a different situation and your ass wouldn't jump on them and you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. But see, we're dealing with a bunch of cowards. And when you go back in history and you look at these wars and these conflicts, usually it's by people who are cowards because they know that those of whom they are attacking really can't fight back. Cowards. Because they don't treat another power the same way. Oh, I got to go get him. I got to go get him. Because you know that your weapons and what you have is more advanced. You have more. That's why when you rob somebody, you got to bring a gun or knife or some kind of weapon because you're a coward. If you really that bad, rob me with your bare hands. Because you can actually kill a person with your bare hand. But you are a coward. Criminals are cowards. Sneaking in your house, breaking in. They need a gun or a knife, AK-47, because they cowards. Criminals are cowards. This criminal behavior has been going on all over the earth, regardless to your race. And when you listen to these people, oh, that's the white. No, your blacks and everybody, all these human beings have done it. I've read basic history on all you suckers. All you suckers have been murderers, murdering your own people for thousands of years. Nobody is holy and righteous, especially within the patriarchal society, civilization, and that's all that we know. Then you turn around, the genocide. That's normal. It's normal for you. All these folks talk about the genocide and you've been the genocide for thousands of years. Why change? There's a movie some of you probably have watched Back in the 80s, it was called Shaka Zulu. And prior to Shaka Zulu, the method of warfare did not mean you killed people. Those soldiers would go back home to their families. You would throw some spears or whatever, and I don't know exactly how they set it up, but nobody really got hurt. And that tribe, well, y'all won, and folks go on about their business. I don't know how they did that, but nobody really got hurt. But then when Shaka, and people praise Shaka, but according to the movie, Shaka like, I ain't getting with that. Shaka started killing folks. You ain't going home to your family. War should mean murder. War should mean killing. And that's what a soldier has done. I remember somebody, and I don't make threats to nobody. I just make my little opinion. Somebody claiming to be a black man came to my page, claiming to be a Navy SEAL or something. And he didn't like what I was talking. But he told me if the government wanted me dead, he has no problem doing that. Because a soldier just follows orders. A soldier is a killer. And so you want to praise soldiers, but at the same time, you really can't, because you know that this soldier ain't nothing but a puppet controlled by corrupt people. Look here. How many innocent people been on this planet? And I hear people, these men talk about, I'm a man. I'm a man. But you will listen to one man, and that man would tell you to go kill over here. Go slander over there. Go whatever. And you do it. Because one man couldn't kill all these people. But you will listen to one, two, this little group of demons. And millions of innocent people throughout history have been murdered. Listen to just a handful of idiots. Why are these wars going on around us right now? A little handful of idiots. And thousands and millions of people will be murdered because of these fools. Y'all listen to the Black conscious community, right? Of course you do. You give your money to the Black conscious community. Of course you do. And some of you lift up your chest, and some of the brothers put on these costumes, the Black Panther Party, the FOI. That is so. Them the brothers. Them the brothers. Nation of Islam, FOI. We the soldiers. And then you got the brother talking about, I'll do this and I'll do that. Some of them even go out on the street with they get their little cheap guns and walk up and down the park. Make sure you get your park permit. And the Caucasian people, they would give you a park permit because they know you're not no threat. Let you go ahead and show off. None of them are ready for war. None of them ready to do what you would have to do in the Ukraine or in Israel and Palestine. They ain't ready for that kind of action. One of my favorite movies, unfortunately, it's violent. Based in World War II, one of my favorite movies, Saving Private Ryan. And Saving Private Ryan, the movie starts off violent. They are trying to, the American soldiers are trying to land on this beach, and these Germans are tearing them up. You ain't ready for that kind of action. With all your hip, hop, hop, hip, hop, hop. None of you are ready for that. And the sad thing about it is, you're willing to do that for America, and some of you have. Some of you are veterans, and you've been to Iraq. Some of y'all been to Vietnam, Afghanistan. You've done that for America, but you won't do that for the black community. You won't do that for yourself. You ain't willing to do that kind of stuff. So you waiting on God. Why do you wait on God when the white man told you to go to Afghanistan or Vietnam or Iraq or wherever the hell they send you on the earth? Why didn't you tell them, go get God? Sit your happy ass over there. But you won't fight for yourself. We're human beings. We're supposed to be smarter, more intelligent. But the only way we can solve our problems is through killing ourselves. Because you don't have no compassion for nobody else. How can this world, the whole world should be outraged. Stop that fighting. Stop killing, you idiots. The whole world should be outraged at these wars. Because you really make yourself as a human being look bad because you're supposed to be so intelligent. Because even animals don't behave that way. And then you're so crazy and insane, you got a little group of people talk about, if we can't get our way, we'll blow up the earth. We have enough nuclear weapons, we'll blow up the earth. Can't you see something? Woo! What is wrong with y'all? Then you worried about your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. That don't mean nothing if they blow them up. These idiots shouldn't even have nuclear weapons. They too damn silly. That's just like giving a child a 22, a 38, a AK-47, a BB gun. These are children. That's why you have these wars going on. But a soldier has to just follow orders. And you know it's wrong. Well, what is the reason behind, okay, I'm going to kill somebody? What is the reasoning behind it? What is it? Why they got to die? Why that poor baby going to be blown to bits? What is the reasoning behind it? The reasoning is foolishness. Because I got to prove I'm better than you. Because I got to show that the Bible is right. I got to show you that the Quran is right. All this madness. You living in the world of madness. But I'm the crazy one. I don't never come here and threaten nobody. Who knows how many times I've been threatened by the peace lovers. They love peace. They start off, how you doing, my brother? We love you, my brother. Then they stab you in the back. Then they slandering your name. I ain't do nothing to you. They cowards. So Israel is going to send in airplanes and just drop bombs on everybody because they're too damn cowardly to go in there and go get the ones that you feel is guilty because you coward. They cowards. That's coward action. You that bad, you think you so tough, go in there and get them. The human shield. There ain't no human shields. Go in there and get them. In 1985, the cowards in Philadelphia dropped a bomb on black people. A black man, the mayor, Mayor Good, gave the order. They dropped bombs on black people and burned down the whole damn block. Cowards, go in there, you so bad, go get them. But they wasn't breaking no law. They wasn't doing nothing, just living that damn life. Hasidity, pompous, black neighbors. They shouldn't be here. They don't take no baths. They strange. This is my house. This is my, I do the hell I please. This is America. Then they burned down the whole block. What's his name? The brother, Michael Johnson, I believe his name was. A soldier. And he decided to take things in his own hands. And they caught up with him. Too scared to go get him, they had to send in a robot. They had to go send a robot to go get him. Too scared. And they got all kinds of guns and all kinds. Go get him. They too scared, had to send a robot to go get him. Now you tell me. But I'm wrong. I don't talk about killing folks. I talk about killing your ignorance. That's what I talk about. I talk about that. I'm talking about exposing all these fairy tales and demons and spirits and all this fabricated history y'all talking about and all this pompous, self-righteous ass behavior. I talk about that, destroying that. I don't talk about doing a damn thing to you. Over 100 of my channels destroyed. You angry, you mad and upset. For what? Because you cowards. And we invite you, any of you suckers, with your supreme knowledge, your supreme wisdom, whatever supreme that you think that you got. You know you can't do nothing with me. Your best bet is the flag. And tell Google, terminate, he copyright me. Tell them damn lies. Because you're cowards. There's nothing that you should feel proud of in human history is filled with a bunch of cowards, a bunch of violent vagabonds, a bunch of real demons. And we stand on their blood. And this foolishness goes on and on and on and on. And you really don't care until the bombs start dropping on your ass. You can't get no water. You can't get any food. Now you concerned. Arrogant. I love to see when arrogant people get their ass whooped. A bunch of arrogant people thought they was going to keep me locked up the rest of my life because you better do what I say. I'd rather be dead. And I told them in their face, I'd rather be dead than confess to your lies. I'm not going to do it. They cowards because they had the power to do what they did. But when it's all said and done, I got the last laugh. Because with all this power, because they told me I'll never get out from under them. So apparently, that didn't happen. And I looked at them when the judge said, you free. And the only thing them idiots could do is look stupid. Well, how that happen? Look stupid. You always can talk smack when you have the advantage. The only reason why some of these wars go on because one think they got something, an advantage over the other. If you notice, America don't like talking about the Vietnam War. And they really don't like talking about Afghanistan because they got their ass whooped. And I give a shout out to Afghanistan and Vietnam because they had a lot of invaders come through. We're going to blow them back to the Stone Age. A senator in America said, we're going to blow them back to the Stone Age. Who knows how many millions of dollars of equipment they left in Afghanistan? How many millions of dollars of equipment they left in Vietnam? Because they're violent savages. You don't even hear about this kind of activity from among the so-called savages. I just wonder. And these are the people that we listen to. These are the people that we follow. I'm not going to follow the Pan-Africans because they have the same mentality. Violent. I'm not going to follow the Nation of Islam. They violent. I'm not going to follow the church. It's violent. I'm not going to follow these things. They savages. Then they turn around after they drop all that bombs, going to tell you about God and peace and love. Didn't you just drop 100 bombs? The state of Israel don't care nothing about peace and love because they have an agenda. So I'm asking you, are these people that's dying every day, is it worth human life? Don't tell me about the genocide. You've been genocidal for thousands of years. It's nothing new. There are tribes, there are nations that have gone extinct. There are people that's been here. There's nations that's been here we don't know nothing about because the conquerors wiped them out. You don't even know they existed. Because that's how great civilizations are made, because they wipe out the smaller tribes and nations around them and take, even according to, and this is something the Kemetic people don't talk about. But those Egyptians, that's exactly what they was doing. They was wiping out their neighbors. Some of them they lost. But that's how great civilization. And then the Romans came and kicked them in their ass. They look stupid. But that's how men do. Men are violent. Men are pompous. And this is the history of men. The first slave was a woman. That's why women's work is called domestic labor, or she was domesticated. Slave labor. And she followed, no matter how stupid the man is, she got to follow him. Where you going? And she gonna lay on her back and hurt and pain, spitting out babies for this damn savage. And then he turn around and call her a B or a H and put her in a situation she has to sell her body, get on a stripper pole. How you gonna be a man and your woman is on a stripper pole? You got her doing pornography. I'm the man. What kind of man are you? You got your wife and aunties and daughters on stripper poles doing pornography. What kind of man are you? In this country. And it's a business. The exploitation of women, it's a business. Mr. Man. Savages. You savage. It seems as though you just enjoy murder. What's the best videos that we love on YouTube? The beefing video. Folks talking about each other. I kill you. I slap you. Slander and gossip. We some violent things. Supposed to be so intelligent. And you wonder what's wrong with the children. And the children only express what they see the adults do. And the children are violent. Right here in the St. Louis area, it's an epidemic of violence among grade school. There was an incident in grade school. They were having sex while the teacher was trying to teach in the classroom. That's how bold the children have become today. The children reflect the adults. The adults are porn addicts. The adults are drunks. The adults are violent and profane and nasty. You can go anywhere and a mother this and kiss my and the cousin, the nastiest nasty people. Then they'll turn around, love and peace. There's nothing loving and peaceful about these folks. There's nothing loving and peaceful about you. And something is wrong with me because I'm bold enough to tell you in your damn face, you ratchet. You're not real. The whole earth, all of humanity should be outraged at these wars. For what? What is the purpose? What y'all trying to do? That you're going to kill innocent people? What if how would you like somebody to drop bombs on your family? For what? Okay, if it's a good purpose, what is the purpose? We don't even know. What is the reason behind it that is worth death? It's got to be worth, I'm going to kill you. What is the purpose? A group of people took 10 years of my life for no reason. How many times have I come on here and told you I want them dead? I sure wish I could kill them. I don't even wish bad on them. To take their life. I don't even wish bad. There's people I've never done a damn thing to these folks, and they wish me dead. They want something bad to happen to me. And these are the good human beings. These aren't the bad human beings. These are the good ones. Our brother Malcolm X has been gone how many years? Since 1965. They want him dead again. These are the peaceful people. They want to kill him again. Like, damn. And they don't think nothing wrong with them. Malcolm been gone since 1965. They talk about Malcolm every day. They want him dead. He's a hypocrite. They talk about him every day. Like, damn. He's gone. You don't have to be bothered with him. That's that's the purpose of assassination. So you don't have to be bothered with nobody no more. That's the purpose of assassination. You don't have to worry about Dr. King no more. That's the purpose of assassination, you idiots. I'm stupid. Still talking about it. That goes to show you how crazy and insane these folks are. And a lot of it is fueled by religion. And these fanatics. And I can guarantee you at the foundation of the Israel-Palestine struggle, it's religious based. Killing and dying over fairy tales and fiction. I gotta try to make it real. Been going on madness that's been going on for decades. When I was a little boy, who was the leader of the Palestinian Authority? Arafat in the 80s or whatever. Stuff been going on for decades. Never ending, endless wars. Violent people, stupid people. And they take your sons and your daughters to go do that foolishness for them. For what? What is the reason? But see, as a soldier, you can't question. Duh. What you want me to do now? You want me to shoot him? Duh. Do you want me to shoot her? Bang, bang, bang. Duh, 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 duh. I'm a soldier. I'm patriotic. Yes, sir. Yes, no, sir. Duh, 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 duh. Dude. And so, in conclusion, you have these idiots, part of the black conscious community. They want to be part of that. Knowing damn well they too cowardly, they ain't ready for that kind of action. Because when you go to war, that means they're going to tear your stuff up. You don't want to go to war with these people because they're going to blow your house up, kill your dog. Y'all ain't ready for that kind of action. All thing you want to do is run your mouth, all praises due to Allah, then take your family to Disneyland. I can guarantee you, those FOI and a lot of those Black Panther people, they've taken their family to Disneyland. I can guarantee it. You're not going to tell me they ain't go. Talking all that, ho, 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 white man is a devil, and kill the cracker and all. They talk all that, kill the cracker stuff or whatever. They go stay at the finest hotels. that they can afford. You don't want to go to war. You don't really want to mess with these people like that, because that means you're going to lose something, and you ain't ready to lose nothing. Dr. King, their house was firebombed. In the 60s, our brothers and sisters had crosses burned on their. You don't want to do that either. You don't even want no cross burned in your yard. You don't want to go. You don't want to. Y'all just a bunch of talk. I speak truth to power. How you gonna speak truth to power running your damn mouth? Because power gonna talk back. Power gonna talk back to you. If power don't talk back to you, apparently you don't mean a damn thing. You ain't talking no truth to no power. You talking to your damn self. You know how it is when you a little guy and you telling a big guy, I'm going to do this to you. He looking at you like, you don't know. Get there. Come on. I'm tired of you. Come on. You little $1.50 nigga. If you don't sit down, that's how they treat you. I speak truth to power. Because power going to speak back to your ass. And that's for sure. They spoke back to the Black Panthers. Prime example. They spoke back because the Black Panthers spoke truth to power, and you see what happened with the Black Panther. Y'all ain't ready for that kind of stuff. The only thing you want to do is put on this show and get these people's money. And what's his name? Tariq Nasheed got a new video. He wants y'all to help him. It's so sad. Tariq Nasheed already has raised $120,000 to make another video. Not rehab some houses and give you some low income housing, especially in California, Los Angeles. He wants y'all to donate so he can make another video. Woo! Wow. These are the people who you follow. It's a joke. It's a joke. I want to make a video. Can somebody do me a GoFundMe? I want to make a video too. I want to raise $120,000. I want to do a video. I don't even know what my video gonna be. I want to do a video too. What is Tariq Nasheed, the latest video? Something about the history of hip hop. Like, don't we have some history of hip hop videos, documentaries already available? I mean, what's gonna be so special about your video, sir? Tariq Nasheed has a hidden colors museum that look like a nightclub. And you spent $100,000 for that. And then you had Dr. Boyce Watkins and this other guy rip you off for about $7 million for the new Black Wall Street. And somebody else is trying to do a new Black Wall Street. It don't make any sense. But I just sit back in the cut and just watch the nonsense and talk about it. And you know you're a damn fool. Instead of getting angry at the Black conscious community, you want to get angry at me. But I'm not taking your money. I'm not making a fool out of you. I'm not selling you the real pipe dream. Trying to follow dead people. Marcus Garvey is gone. He's not here. Malcolm is not here. Dr. King is not here. Dr. John Henry Clark is not here. A lot of these people y'all foaming at the mouth at are not here. And the ones that's alive ain't doing a damn thing for you. Except they wanna make a video. They want to make a video. Another video. Go to some of these people's houses. You can't even open the door because they done bought all kinds of black conscious videos and books. Like, what the hell you go? I'm giving all my stuff to the library. What? Okay. How many books, how many videos do you need? Even my relatives, they threw a lot of that stuff. Look, now they really could have, because it was old, it had some value. Somebody probably would have got it. They had a lot of collector's item stuff, but they just didn't want it in their house no more. My relatives been collecting Black Power stuff since the 1960s, and they would just start throwing stuff away. Some people throw things away and really don't know the value. They could have probably made some nice money because this goes back to the 1960s. Old Muhammad Speaks and a lot of that blackity black stuff goes all the way back to, they just threw it out the house. But how many videos do you need? How many books can you read? I didn't even buy a whole lot of books and stuff. I don't want all this stuff. What has it done for me? All the books I bought when I got locked up, none of them did anything for me. All these books these people reading make you feel good, but can't do a damn thing for you in real life. In real life. I was passing through YouTube and I saw a video of Minister Farrakhan teaching. He's teaching. He was talking about how the number 7 means this, and the number 1, the number 1 and 6 means that the 6 revolves or you got to revolve some old stuff or whatever. How do that help anybody in real life? Now, when you're ignorant, you sit there, damn. The minister showed deep. You see that MD 2020? Minister Farrakhan. The 1 is me, and you put the 0 that make a 6. That means I evolve. See, the number 6 means I evolve. Damn, I never thought about it like that. The minister is deep. Yeah, he deep in your pockets. Past the big Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket. Yeah, I'm real deep. They won't pass the plate no more. They pass Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets. How stupid can we be? That's stupid. And they get angry at me because I show you how stupid you are. I wish there was somebody like me when I was in my 20s. I wish there was somebody like me I could have listened to, so I could have had an alternative, so I could see things differently. But it wasn't time. It wasn't time. But now it's time, because if it wasn't time, I wouldn't be here. We have to think and do things differently. We got to come up out of this savagery. We're savages. Everything about us is violent and profane and nasty. And you see it in the children. Don't blame the children. Blame the adults, because that's where the children get it from. Your nasty movies, your nasty mouth, attitude, you pompous, you're arrogant, and you're a bunch of sissies. You talk all this tough stuff, Then when something happened, oh, God. As violent as you are, I'm going to say this in conclusion. As violent as you are, how you going to cry about this fella that killed 18 people in Maine? As violent as you are. And you watch people every day on TV getting blown to bits in Palestine or Ukraine or whatever. And you cry. That was my son. That was my daughter. That was somebody's son. That's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's father. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's child. But when it's your turn, see, we can dish it out, but we can't take it. That's cowards. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. As long as you have the upper hand. Look how America talk when they lost Afghanistan, they lost in Vietnam. All that talking. What happened to it? All that talking they was doing about me. Oh, you gonna die in here. You crazy. The crazy man beat your ass at your own game. How you like that? The crazy man. And I can guarantee you, they don't want a round two. The crazy man. I'm the crazy man, and I whoop all y'all asses that come here with that foolishness. The crazy man. That's all you can say, but your ass got whooped, and you know you got whooped. Because fantasy, fairy tales, this fabricated black scholarship bullcrap, ideology scholarship garbage is not going to stand against reality. And that's what I represent. That's what we represent here. Reality to the best of our ability. I said to the best of our ability. That crap that you've been doing for the last 100 years has done nothing for us. Except dig a deeper ditch. Put you deeper in the grave. There's nothing woke about you. There's nothing awakened about you. Nothing. Your supreme wisdom. And the sad thing about it is everything that you got came from somebody else. Some foreigners. You don't even have a mind of your own. All you got is hand-me-downs. Marcus Garvey was a foreigner. He did good, but he was still a foreigner. He had to come help you because you don't have no damn brain of your own. The Africans got to come help you because you don't have no brain of your own. Somebody got to come help you and teach you. You got to have a teacher because you don't have no brain of your own. You're not worthy of no God to come visit you. God can come visit them, but God don't come visit you. Either God don't like you or God don't exist. Because why? How come God can go visit and God give revelations to all these other people, but God don't give you nothing? And so you got to quote the Quran, a book you can't even read without translation because it was not meant for you. You got to quote the Bible. And if it wasn't for translation, you couldn't read that either because it wasn't meant for you. It come from overseas. Your wisdom had to get a passport, get on a ship, get on a plane to come to you. Theirs didn't have to travel. But everything you got came came from somewhere. Y'all don't think worth a damn. You don't have no dignity. You don't have no pride in yourself. So you can't do nothing with me. Because everything that come here, I don't have to quote from the Bible. I don't have to quote from the Quran. I don't have to quote from some foreigner. Because everything that come here come from me. You know why? Because if there's a God, God can talk to me just as well as any foreigner. And if God do exist, then God is talking to me just like God talked to them. And if God sent them a prophet, then God will send us a prophet. And I will tell you, if God do exist, I'm your damn prophet. Take that or let it alone. I'm your messenger. But you don't even really believe in that stuff. You always talk about white Jesus. And you make mockery of our Christian brothers and sisters because of white Jesus. But what you got is foreign too. That's not you. You say that the white man have a white God, the Asian people have an Asian God, and so forth and so forth. Well, that means if we are black Americans, if we are foundational black Americans, if we are freedmen or whatever we want to call ourselves, then our God should be a black American. Simple as that. Not no African like us. You don't even believe your own talk. You don't even believe your own talk. You don't like me because I expose all your nonsense. It's nonsense. You don't like me because you're a child. And when I talk, you feel as though you are a child because that's what you are. That's what you want to be. Don't get in grown folks' business. When you come here, you're going to be an adult. You can't be an adult. Kick rock, get your ass out of here. Stay out of grown people's business. There's grown folks talking here. We adults here. And we're civilized here. That's why you don't hear me talk about you're going to get punished and I'm going to kill, somebody going to kill you and all this foolishness. We're civilized here. And if we ever talk about killing, believe me, it's worth it. Ain't for this nonsense. Just murdering people. People suffering over foolishness. Like, damn. That's somebody's mother. That's somebody's child. What is it? What is this conflict? What is the problem? What is it that cost these people their lives like that? So human life don't mean too much of nothing. We kill for oil and gold and just nonsense. You stepped on my shoe. There are people who have been shot because somebody stepped on their shoe. And we're civilized. You kill people over a car, over tennis shoes. This is civilization. But I got a problem. I would never shoot nobody over a pair of shoes or because you got a beautiful house. I'm not jealous of you because you married Terry Ellis. Y'all know I like Terry Ellis. That man, he married Terry Ellis. I wish you the best of luck, sir. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. It's no big deal. There's a lot of women in the world. There's other Terry Ellises out there. Who cares? Why should I get angry and upset and jealous? Who cares? I wish y'all the best of luck. No big deal. But you have people, You can't marry me. You can't marry nobody. Pop, pop, pop. Stupid. But this is supposed to be civilization. So how violent? How can we call ourselves human beings? You enjoy violence until it's your turn. But you like watching other people suffer until it's your turn. So you have bombs dropping in Ukraine. You have bombs dropping in Palestine. You really don't care. Oh well. But then it's going to be your turn. And I hear black folks on YouTube. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Until it's your turn. People have to unnecessarily suffer. Don't have nowhere to go. No food, no water, humanitarian crisis. All the countries on the earth said, you need to stop them. What the hell wrong with y'all? But see, all of them have the same attitude. They savage too. They waiting their turn so they can drop bombs. China getting closer. China getting closer. But that's the way it is with men. On the 4th of July, I'm getting ready to get out of here. On the 4th of July, that's how you like to celebrate. Bombs, boom, bam, boom, firecracker, boom, 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 boom. Some violent people, a violent life form. But supposed to be so intelligent. So we're civilized. There's nothing, you savages. You're more savage than anything. Not only do you kill yourself, but then you go out and you destroy the environment. Tearing up rivers. Damming things up. Killing the animals. Poisoning the air and the water. How long you think this type of attitude, this path that you walk, how long you think you're gonna be able to walk that? Because this planet is not gonna tolerate it. This unnatural behavior. It's just a matter of time. You don't have to listen to me because I'm a nobody. But you're going to get yours. It's not no threat. It's because it is what it is on the path that you're going. If there's a fire down this road and I keep walking this path and I don't turn away from the fire, then my ass get burned up. Ain't that common sense? You are on a path and there's big fire in the way. You keep walking la-di-da with your savage dumb ass. You burn up. And that's a good thing. Good riddance to bad rubbish, because it's embarrassing to be a human being supposed to have all this great intelligence and you still got to drop bombs on people and accident. That's what children do. Because children don't know no better. These adults do the same thing. You drop bombs on you. I'm going to kill you. You shouldn't have did that to me. That's what children do. We're supposed to be adults. We're supposed to be the intelligent life. There ain't nothing intelligent about your life. It's an embarrassment to call myself a human being, and this is how human beings behave. It's embarrassing. On that note, thank you for listening. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because this black conscious community has the same mindset. We need to separate from the white man. They would do the same thing. They kill each other. They do it on YouTube, arguing and fussing and fighting, slandering and gossip. They ain't no damn different. Because they're children. There's nothing intelligent about them. Just because you can quote a bunch of numbers and try to be scientific, that don't make you intelligent. Intelligence is being able to avoid violence. That's what makes you intelligent. Violence means you don't have no intelligence. And it's based in emotion. It means that you are a savage. And you are more savage than animals because they don't even behave the way you do. I'm going to blow up the earth. And according to the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, there was a black man, because he couldn't get his way, he gonna try to blow up the earth. But then you're gonna turn around, the white man do this, the black man tried to blow up the earth. Matter of fact, he did. That's why you got the moon, according to the teachings. But the white man's the devil. The black man blew up the earth. That's why the moon is out there. Aren't you listening to your own damn teachings? Duh. You seen some of those Africans, they take a pole, stick it up your backside, and put you up. All human beings have done atrocities to themselves and others, all through history. All. Not just this one particular group, all. And they all have the same mindset. So if the white man disappeared today, nothing's going to change. These suckers going to do the same thing, if not worse. They doing it now. YouTube take down the videos. I've seen videos what those Africans are doing to other Africans. And YouTube, of course, have to take those videos down. But there are some sites where you can see those videos. Africans killing Africans right now. Chopping people's hands off and heads off and stuff like that. And these folks on here painting this picture like folks is holy rollers or something. Nobody is holy and righteous. Throughout written history of humanity, nobody is holy and righteous. Especially under a patriarchal society, civilization, and that's all that we know. Who knows how many thousands of years women have been raped and murdered by men and made a slave for thousands of years. The first slave. And she still is exploited all over the earth. She still is exploited. And the only thing these men would tell her, know your place. Who else said that? The white racists of America. These niggas need to know your place. And then black men turn around and tell these women, yeah, you need to know your place. Where did I hear that before? The slave master on the plantation. And now you're going to turn around, now that you free. Now think you got a little power. These women need to know their place. Same stuff. How are you going to be better trying to copy and be like them? How are we going to improve ourselves trying to be like those who we complain about? So we represent here a new heaven and a new earth. And whether you like it or not, if you won't change, the former things have to pass away. So next month, I would like for us to get together and join us live here December the 7th, 2023 for what we call Soul Liberation Day 2024. I'm working on my video lecture right now, trying to get it together. I want to do the best job that I can. And we want to talk about the new heaven a little bit, because that's what we need. We need a change. We need a new way of doing things. We need to be liberated from this madness. Something that the Bible and the Quran, after thousands of years, have failed to do for us. It has failed. That's not my fault. And you can get angry, you can get upset. But time has shown it has failed. Has nothing to do with Angel Snub Number 7. Time, thousands of years, has shown it has failed in what y'all claim it's supposed to do for the human being. It has not improved us. Matter of fact, it's part of the problem. So join us December the 7th, 2023 at 2:30 p.m. Central Time for what we call Soul Liberation Day. Our theme is free your mind and the rest will follow. Let's just have a good time. I want that to be one of our best talks of the year. Soul Liberation Day, December the 7th, 2023. With that said, thank everybody for joining us this spontaneous evening. And I don't know when we're going to get back together again. But if the Holy Ghost talk to me, if the Holy Ghost can talk to them, why the Holy Ghost can't talk to me? When the Holy Ghost come and give me a message to bring us, I will be here. But until then, I need to work on and try to make sure that I get the Soul Liberation Day 2024 message to the best of my ability. On that note again, shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to all those who are listening in the clouds and those who will be listening to this message at a later time. As our ancestor Don Cornelius used to always say as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul. And we are Audi 5000.